Hey guys, welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and we've got another one here in 1/72nd scale from Corgi, of course. We have ourselves a MiG-29 Fulcrum, and this is from the Ukrainian Falcons display team, and that is the only non-Russian display team to be equipped with Fulcrums. They were formed in 1997, and this is when this particular aircraft is from, and it did make its first public debut in Kiev during the VE Day celebrations, of course. The Ukrainian Falcons display team would perform at various shows every year until July of 2002. While performing at a show and while flying Su-27s, one of those aircraft did crash into the crowd while performing aerobatics, and after that tragic event, the Ukrainian Ministry of Defence banned military display flying altogether. So what we're going to do now is, after that unfortunate scenario, we're going to actually have a look at this aircraft. Alright, with this Fulcrum out of the box, it does come with its limited run certificate. So there are, how many of these? Let's see. There are 1,000 of these worldwide made. So if you want one of these, you will have to hunt one of these down because this is not a new model. I bought this one secondhand. We will get this open and have a little look. Now, of course, being an aerobatics aircraft, it's not going to be fully kitted out or anything like that, and it is extremely colourful, as you can see. Does come with the usual Corgi stand there. There is a little baggie that does have the gear bay doors, I do assume, and of course, we've got the landing gear options right there. But we want to get our hands on this MiG-29 and get this out of the packet, of course. All right, so we will get this Fulcrum out of this packet and into our hands. It does have a really nice feel to it, actually. We'll move this out of the way so we can concentrate on this brightly coloured Ukrainian Fulcrum. And this does have a very sort of a glossy finish to it, of course. It is really nice, actually. This is a very, very colourful aircraft to look at. We'll have a little look at some of the details. The panel lines do present quite well. It is very nice. It's got some beautiful tail markings there. I don't think any rudders or anything move on these. No, nothing moves on these ones. It does have some reasonably okay engine detail, of course. It's hard to see right down inside those exhaust nozzles. I don't think the air brake opens on these ones. No, some models do have that little brake that does open. We'll have a little look down at this side, of course. It is really nice. It's not a bad one at all, actually. The vents, they are, I think they're in a closed position. It is sort of hard to see. I don't think they're fully opened, that's for sure. But it does sort of look closed. No, it's very nice. I do not mind this at all. We'll open that cockpit. Let's see if that opens. Well, it actually comes off. I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen, but we're going to give us that chance to check inside that cockpit and have a little look at the detail and check out that pilot figure in there. And we will see if this goes back on. Phew. Yep. That's lucky. Geez, I didn't want to break a model just out of the box. You don't want to do that too often. This does look really nice, actually. I don't mind it at all. And it is one for those acrobatic fans that do like the aircraft from the, nice colourful sort of aircraft from the acrobatic scene at air shows. We'll turn this over and have a little look underneath. Geez, wow. That does look really nice. That is quite intricate, the paintwork on this. And as you can see, it's really shiny. It does have a high gloss level on this. I'm assuming the actual aircraft does as well because, I mean, it's not designed for camouflage. This is designed to be seen, obviously. That does look nice. Ah, very good. Oh, what we'll do, while we've got it turned over, we'll chuck some landing gear options on this, of course, and be right back. Alright, here we have this Fulcrum in gear down, of course, quite obviously. Very straightforward process. You do put your rear wheels in there, and they do rotate, of course. and there is a little gear bay door that you need to put on either side as well. That gear bay door there is attached to that rear wheel, and then the front, you just put your nose wheel in, and then there is two little gear bay doors that you put on either side there. But one thing I've noticed, they are coloured a dark blue when they should be the lighter blue here. So on the outside of those, you can just see the dark blue. The inside's dark blue. That's probably what it's meant to be like, but the outside should be that lighter blue, I would assume. They've sort of coloured it the same as the outer doors there on the main landing gear. But I suppose that's one thing, if you were going to pick on anything, that's what you would pick on, the different coloration in that. I will obviously show you when we have it in flight, because the in-flight gear bay door for the nose wheel is the correct coloration. So, all right, but definitely it does set up very nice, very straightforward. As I said, the wheels do roll, so if you like to roll your aircraft around, of course, you can roll this thing around. But I reckon it does, set up nicely, very straightforward, and does present quite well. It is a very bright aircraft and will look fantastic on your shelf, of course, amongst the sea of greys of the modern era aircraft. We'll put it on the deck and see how she sits on the landing gear. I'll zoom in a fraction for you for the moment. And this is definitely a very nice rendition by Corgi, of course. And if you're a fan of these types of aircraft, the aerobatic type aircraft, you'll definitely be hunting for one of these. Haven't forgotten about you flyboys, of course, don't worry. So what we'll do is we will chuck this in the in-flight mode and come right back and check this out in flight. We'll be back in a second. We'll go off and do that right now. All right, we are back for you flyboys, of course. And as I mentioned, that's the gear bay door cover for the nose wheel, of course. And as you can see, it is not blue. That is a light blue on the outside there with that red stripe. And as you could see when it was geared down, it was that darker blue on the outside. So they did get that a little bit wrong. And getting things wrong, these two gear bay door sections that you put in, the main one here goes in fine. I can't get that to stay in put. I can't get it to fit. It doesn't even look like it's supposed to go in there. So I don't know if I'm doing that wrong, but it does not look like it's supposed to be like that. Same on that side. That one went in perfectly, and I just can't push that home. I put those in first, then those. I then put these in first, and then those, trying to get it to sit in there, and you put pressure on that end, it just pops straight out of that end. So they do not sit in there very good at all. So you push that end in, and it sticks out there. It won't lock in to place anyway, like anywhere to keep both ends in place. That is a little bit unfortunate, and very fiddly to try and put those in to try and push it in as well. I like to, the models should be relatively easy to assemble, and they should, go in their areas properly. And if it doesn't, then I will try and say so in the videos so that you guys are aware. And it doesn't quite look 100% in flight. I mean, if you go to the effort, you might be able to, glue it into place and permanently, maybe file some bits to get it to go in there properly. But straight out of the box, chuck it together, that's how it looks. And it doesn't go together 100%. So if you're in flight, my one didn't go together very well for in flight, of course. Those smaller sections do not quite sit home properly. That one, fine. But these ones, they don't go home properly. These ones sit there very nicely, but no. But I just, I'll make you aware of that. But of course, you can chuck it on the stand. It does come with that two-piece stand, and we'll put that in the big old stand hole there. Very straightforward. And you can chuck your Fulcrum in flight on the deck like so, and you can display it like this on the shelf, of course. All right, I will wind this video up. So once again, this is by Corgi. This is a MiG-29 Fulcrum from the Ukrainian Falcons, the Ukrainian aerobatic display team, who used to fly regularly at air shows prior to that tragic event, of course. Once again, this is 1/72 scale diecast. You know, if you enjoy this type of thing and like the video, found it helpful or whatever, hey, don't forget to throw us one of those if you can find that little button somewhere down there. And of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so. I will take some photos of this Fulcrum and chuck them on at the conclusion of the video, of course, and you can check this out without my hands all over it in a bit more detail. A little sausage finger test there. We know what a Fulcrum looks like. We've done a couple on the channel so far. And of course, I do want to say thank you very much for spending your valuable time in checking out another one of our videos. I do hope you enjoyed this Fulcrum today. All right, everyone, you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.